Hi, I'd like to walk you through this Blackboard shell real quick, just so that you know where everything is. So this first page, when you click on the Making Sense of Microbiotic Me site, will bring you to the announcements page. I don't have any announcements right now, but there will be as soon as I open up the course. Underneath announcements, we have some information about me. We've got a picture of me, my office hours, and all sorts of good stuff. So if you have any questions of that nature, you can find them here. And under this tab, you will find the syllabus and the schedule. I have the schedule first because this is what you're going to be consulting more often than anything else. Make sure you take a look at it, and make sure you take a look at it frequently throughout the semester. It may change. Below that, I have the syllabus for the course. And for whatever reason, they're not showing up. But if you ever have something like this happen where the embedded document doesn't show up, you can always click here and get to it in that way. But I want you to make sure that you read through the syllabus. I have a quiz that I want you to take over the syllabus. Basically, it's familiarizing yourself with what's expected over the course of the semester. And below that, we have the CWI institutional syllabus. Underneath syllabus schedule, we have the assignments. Now, at the top of assignments, I have a discussion board. If you have any questions about content, let me know. I call it Ask a Question because if you go and you are taking a look, you have a question about something, and you see something that you can answer, feel free to answer it. Think of it as a big study group, and I will be showing up in this study group to answer questions. Now, the first assignment is this pre-assessment. Regardless of how you answer the questions, you will get the points for this. Basically, I want to see where the class is at the beginning of the course, and then I'll also have an assessment to see where you're at the end, and I'll see how you improve. I've got things broken up into units. It kind of is a theme that I have going for specific topics. So you'll start on Unit 1, and underneath each of the unit banners, I have basically what I want you to get from the unit. And then I have a study guide because as you go along, I want you to study as you go along. That's better than cramming at the end. Then you'll get into the topic folders, and once again I'll have an introduction letting you know what I want you to get from each topic. Because this is cutting edge research, we don't have a textbook. So I've got things I've pulled from the internet, I've got selections from the books that you bought, and so within, I kind of guide you through what to read when or what to watch when and what I want you to get out of it. So what I would suggest is that you go through each of these items in order. So you can either do that by clicking over here, and it'll take you through one at a time, or say I've been going over some of this, I've made it down to here, I can click over here and go right to where I left off. And so for each of the topics I have what I want you to read and watch. I call these online lecture elements. And then I have assignments down at the end that are 4 points, and these are the assignments that I want you to do for that specific topic. For exams, eventually you will find them over here, and I will put reminders in as to when they're coming up, but this is where you'll find them. And I have more information in topic 2 on how we will do the exams. Underneath that, we have the course documents. I have a few things that you will probably want to have access to, and especially if you can't remember which topic we introduced them in. So I have directions and that sort of thing, examples. Underneath are my grades. This is where you will find your grades. You can see what I've posted so far, and you'll see what they're worth. And if there's a dash, that means you haven't submitted anything yet. If you've submitted something successfully, you'll get a exclamation point. That means I need to grade it. And then once you see the score, you can click on the score and get to my comments. You can also, before you start, an assignment, you can view the rubric and see how I'm going to grade you. Eventually, the course evaluation will show up here. More on that later. And then if you have questions about how to use Blackboard and that sort of thing, you can click on Tools, and you will find all sorts of good information to help you out. Well, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them.